Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm here to film the Middling BookTuber Tag, which I was tagged in absolutely ages ago by Bree, so sorry Bree, but at least I'm getting to it now. I believe the general concept behind this tag is that the questions are geared towards booktubers who have between 2,000 and 9,000 subscribers, I think. So let's go ahead and just jump right into those questions. First of all, I would definitely agree with Bree on this one and say that it's a great idea to try and make friends with people who have a similar subscriber count to you. I know that's something that I did when I first joined the community, and I found it to be just a really easy, non-intimidating way of kind of getting, you're just getting your foot wet. However, my personal piece of advice would be to comment on everybody's videos regardless of subscriber count. I know it can be intimidating when you have like 100 subscribers and somebody else has 100,000 subscribers, but seriously, they don't care. They just like seeing comments on their videos, and honestly, that's a great way to kind of get noticed and then ultimately build your own subscriber base. Personally, I've found so many channels that I really enjoy that I probably would not have discovered otherwise, simply because they commented on my videos. So I would definitely suggest that you do that. For booktubers with around 1,000 subscribers, my big piece of advice would be to just keep at it. I personally found 1,000 subscribers to be really frustrating because on one hand, I had finally, gotten out of the hundreds. I felt like I was seeing some momentum, but a lot of the people I came up with at the same time were way ahead of me in subscriber count. So when I tell you to keep going, I literally mean just keep going, and be selfish about the videos that you make. Be selfish in the fact that you are making videos that you are excited about, you're talking about things that you want to talk about, regardless of whether or not you think other people are doing the same or whether other people actually want to see that video. Honestly, when I finally decided to just kind of make the videos I wanted to make and to hell with what everybody else was doing, that was when I started to see movement and when I started to get more engagement in the comments and when my kind of little community really started to blossom. So that would definitely be my number one piece of advice for pretty much anybody. One question I would love to ask big booktubers is whether they feel like that big subscriber number kind of stifles their creativity, like whether or not it changes the kinds of videos they feel they can make. I'm sure on one hand they feel that I've gotten to this number of subscribers doing this one sort of thing or doing these certain kinds of things for so long. So I wonder if it's scary to deviate from that and not know whether your massive audience is actually going to respond well to that change. Yeah, that's just something I would love to ask. I'm gonna cheat and give two answers. Number one, Ariel Bazette. I say Ariel because she really does push the boundaries. In that last question when I said, what's it like to completely change up what you're doing and hope for the best, I feel like Ariel is the prime example of that. She is always coming up with new things. She is always trying new things, and the direction she's been going in lately is completely different than the very YA younger audience base that she started out with. So I just think she deserves kudos for being courageous and kind of completely shifting the direction of her channel. The other larger booktuber who I always think is deserving of more subscribers is Jean from Jean's Bookish Thoughts. She is a channel I have been watching for absolute eons, and she's actually somebody who I really find inspiring in terms of the variety of content on her channel. I found her really inspiring because I think she does a really great job of mixing book content with non-bookish content. She occasionally does stationery and fashion hauls, she talks about politics, she is very passionate about certain subjects, and yet she kind of ties it all together really seamlessly. So if my channel can even emulate the slightest amount of that effortlessness, that would be life goals or channel goals right there. Honestly, this is kind of a hard one because I've never really had any kind of end goal or subscriber goal or anything like that for the channel. It's always just been something that I've done for fun, and I've just been incredibly lucky that over the years I've gotten better at it, that I've found people who actually really enjoy watching me for some reason, and that I've kind of found a community of people that I really enjoy interacting with. That being said, I think for me, success isn't necessarily dependent on the channel as a whole. It's more on each video. If I can connect with one person and one person comments and says, hey, that's a really interesting book, or hey, that's a really interesting point of view that I hadn't thought about before, for me, that's a success right there. Though if I'm honest, the ultimate end goal and ultimate success moment would be if I could get through an entire video in one take without misspeaking. But realistically, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Well, like I just said, I actually quite suck at filming because I never ever get my thoughts out in one go. I'm sure it might help if I kind of scripted or outlined my videos a little bit more than I do. So I wish I was better at just sitting down and doing like one take videos. That would be life-changing. But the other thing I really know that I need to do better and that I can do better right now is commenting on people's videos. In general, I'm really bad at commenting. It doesn't mean that I'm not watching your videos, it doesn't mean that I'm not liking your videos, but I just am really bad at commenting. So I need to remember to do that more because I get a lot of lovely comments on my videos. I need to like return the favor. I feel like this kind of goes back to the success question because for me, I'm most proud of the videos on my channel that people have really connected with. So one video in particular I am really proud of is my on being biracial discussion video. That was really scary to make because, you know, the internet isn't always a nice place, but I was really blown away by the thoughtful feedback I received on that video, and I'm really proud of that. Some other videos I'm really proud of are my how to get more into reading video. I think that was probably one of the videos I spent the most time on planning wise, but then also all of my Asian American author recommendations videos. Again, it's kind of all about the individual video and how people respond to it, and when a video does well, I kind of feel like it's my baby, and I'm proud of my baby doing well in the world, if that makes sense. If I was ever to have a second channel, it would probably be a combination of like daily vlogging and lifestyle wellness stuff, simply because those are things that I really enjoy talking about. And you guys know I like vlogging, so that would probably be the most realistic second channel. Actually, my brother and I are in the process of attempting to start a podcast, a discussion podcast where we would talk about like movies and books and have like general discussions about the media. So hopefully that actually happens. We're trying to do that this summer, so I will keep you guys posted on that. And the last question is to tag people, but I've honestly waited so long to do this, per usual, that I feel like everybody has done this already, so I'm just gonna leave the questions in the description box. If you haven't been tagged, consider yourself tagged. Go ahead and do it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye!